This is Redwan and it's 5:50 p.m. December 31st. So that means in 6 hours it will be midnight and New Year 2016. So in these last hours of 2015, I just cannot help it but to tell you about this exciting thing called the POWrapper. It was done some years ago by Teosaka, Romania. And this POWrapper is particularly used when you want to modify your core in the iDempier ERP. Okay, so traditionally, let me focus onto this diagram. Traditionally, iDempier inherited from Compier and now iDempier, particularly in iDempier, when you want to change anything in the core, you would replace the core model properties, right, of a table or the application dictionary model. Let's say sales order or product or business partner. Let's say sales order. Let's say your sales order has a new field called vehicle and another new field called truck driver. You replace the old or the core model. This is generated by a generic model program. You don't have to do it. This object relationship model is the X and I are generated, and the X are your data type references such as integer, big decimal, amount, dates, and other models, other lookup foreign key models. And you have your model class that extends from the X to additional logic, such as let's say the sales order want to get these children order lines, get lines, it will be done here. But the problem is when you override the core and the project has growth as every day as an open source project, you have new changes to the core models, and it once in a while, and often more often than not, some improvement to the sales order model, then you will have a conflict and you need to incorporate the new changes, keep my reverse upgrade and recompile again. So this is the hell with the iDempier project, and it is even more difficult when you have other plugins or other changes or other modules that you want to take from other third-party developers. So everything happening here, it will make it too bulky and very difficult to maintain. You keep touching the core over and over, you introduce bugs inevitably. Now with iDempier, having all your changes in the core, in the plugin, you can then separate them from each other. But there are still iDempier programmers who, even though you can separate them, still make changes in the core. You can still make changes in the core, and your model implements or extends your own model, new model, and this. So it is still the same thing. You are overriding core, and if things here upgrade, yes, you can upgrade easily because this is not disrupted. But here, you will not be able to get the new changes. Let's say you have put your vehicle and driver properties into your sales order, okay, and tomorrow someone come along and or the project leader or maintainer Carlos Ruiz has accepted a recommended peer review change to the sales model. Let's say they added something, let's say a barcode scanner, just for the argument's sake here, and you don't have it here, the barcode scanner, you will have to reverse again migration, the same problem with iDempier. But thanks to the POWrapper, you can have a split with your new changes, momentarily extend the old model. So by extending the old model, whatever new changes such as the barcode scanner will be inherited in your plugin model, but thanks to a wrapper inserting the new I or properties into your plugin model. You get that? So you have the best of both worlds. You have an extension of your old or the core with its dynamically changes from time to time, and you can also grow your own interface from time to time. And there is very minimal conflict with each other because you are inheriting from both rather than from one or one. How is this done? Let's go to the code. All right, let's look at first a core code. Let me go back to the beginning. Okay, let's talk about this here first. So this is a M class in the base, ADMP base. Okay, so we come here, and as you can see, all the core class and its interface and X are all here. Very big core. Here they extend this X that do all which implements the properties of your model, right? For the properties of your model, they are integer, the big decimal, and other data references, and the X will resolve automatically generated the resolve whatever you need to do with the object relationships, such as big decimal, such as other type of models, right? And they are all generated. You do not have to code this. These are automatic. Then you go to your core plugin. So like I said, in your plugin, in this case, you have a plugin. So you do not cut yourself from the core. You extend the core, right? As we showed in the diagram before. But in your plugin, you have your new properties. Here you have your vehicle, driver ID, okay, vehicle information, while when you are extending, you're not inheriting the new changes in your IC order. That is now solved by placing your new model properties into a wrapper. It only takes 2 lines. Use the wrapper and cast it, inject it with the new property that has vehicle and driver, and that's all you have to do. And whatever class, this is the WMS validator. Okay, the WMS validator in here, yeah, has to just do a wrap. Okay, do a wrap, and that's it. Okay, let me get to the order. Right. So this M order, I mouse over, you see it comes from the WMS, Warehouse Management System, which is vertical, is separate plugin. So if I were to get the vehicle, is quite easy. Get, and you see I get all the new, I have visibility of all the new properties of the I class as wrap. So I can have I can have the vehicle, I can have the driver. Okay, see that? So that's it. You now have the best of both worlds. I repeat, you can wrap the new changes, and yet you you extend the old order. Let me we undo that. And how does this POWrapper really achieve that? Is because why you don't need the X class. Well, it has its own resolution of this data type. It's get, sets, and is property, and this how is get reference object. So you can read further from the wiki page, which I've written, wiki.idmbia.org/English/POWrapper, and you should have now an idea, and this will get you to speed to understand. And I have a proof of concept. I replace all these examples, and I do a small proof, where I set an ID within the code, and then I retrieve it back from the model, is able to work, and I do a screenshot where we're able to effect this new data handling into the description field, and more explanation here. So this all thanks to Teo Sakharov of Romania. And that's it. I'll say goodbye for year 2015, and next Happy New Year upcoming. There will certainly be lots of amazing things that I'm going to do and show to you. So please remember, share the freedom and give back and return to improvement, so that you constantly let the community enjoy everybody's work and make it the best software in the world continuously. Bye bye.